If you want to learn how to start an LLC in New Jersey, you're in the right place. Now, every state has slightly different rules when it comes to forming an LLC, so stick around to learn what the steps are to form your own limited liability company in New Jersey. To get an LLC, you can either do it yourself or hire someone to do it for you. If you're going the DIY route, there are 6 steps in total to forming your LLC in New Jersey. Step number 1, name your LLC. Do you already have a name for your business? You'll need to search through the business name database that's kept on file with the New Jersey Division of Revenue to make sure it isn't taken. Every state has its own rules about what kinds of names you're allowed to use in order to form your LLC. In general, you'll want to check that it's not easily confused with another business name on file. For example, Bear Claw LLC and Bear Claw LLC are not easily distinguishable, and you'll need to add either Limited Liability Company, LLC, or LLC with periods in between each letter to your business's name. There are also certain words that may require additional paperwork, such as insurance, bank, trust, and Inc. Lastly, though this isn't a requirement of getting an LLC, you'll probably want to grab the domain name of your business name so that no one else gets it first. Step number 2, file a certificate of formation. New Jersey requires you to file a certificate of formation, also called Articles of Organization, with the New Jersey Business Registration website, either in person, online, or by mail. It will cost $125. Make sure to include the name of your proposed LLC and the physical address of your New Jersey office, and the contact information of your registered agent, which we'll talk about soon. Step number 3, choose a registered agent. Having a registered agent is a requirement for forming an LLC in New Jersey. A registered agent refers to a person or business who sends and accepts all legal papers, acting as the point of contact for your LLC. These documents can include regulatory and tax notices, subpoenas, correspondence, and legal filings. Though your LLC can't be its own registered agent, your registered agent can be someone in your company, like you, or you can hire a professional service to do it for you, just as long as your registered agent has a physical street address in New Jersey and is available during business hours. Step number 4, register for a tax and employer purposes. New Jersey specifically requires all businesses to register for state taxes, which is done separately from filing your business formation documents. This registration is done through the New Jersey Department of Taxation's Division of Revenue and Enterprise Services, DORES, allowing them to collect the necessary information to determine the taxes your business owns and any employer contributions necessary. Once you register, you'll receive a New Jersey tax identification number. The tax ID number is likely to be the same as your EIN, which we'll talk about soon. However, an additional 3 letters are added to it. This full 12-digit number is then used as an identifier for your business so you can pay taxes. Step number 5. Creating an operating agreement. Though New Jersey does not legally require you to maintain an operating agreement and file it with the Secretary of State, it is still an important step for forming your LLC. An operating agreement records your LLC setup, organizational structures, daily duties, and general rules. It defines the roles and responsibilities of all LLC members, including the percentage of ownership allocated to each member, how profits will be distributed, and how decisions will be made. It is the core document of your business, and it can help you prevent future misunderstandings. There are usually 6 sections to an operating agreement. Section number 1, organization, describes when and where a company is created, who its members are, and how ownership is structured. Section number 2, management and voting. Just like it sounds, it outlines how the company is managed and how the members vote. Section number 3, capital contributions, which members are financially supporting the LLC and how more funds plan to be raised in the future. Section number 4, distributions, how the company's profits and losses are distributed among the members. Section number 5, membership changes, the process for adding or removing members of the LLC, or if and when members can transfer ownership shares. And lastly, section number 6, dissolution, the circumstances in which the LLC may be dissolved. Your operating agreement is a living document that should be updated each time there's a change in the membership or management of your company. Step number 6, apply for an EIN. Your employer identification number is like a social security number specifically for your business. It's a 9-digit number assigned by the IRS to identify taxpayers who are required to file business tax returns. You should consider getting an EIN from the IRS if you want to open a business bank account, apply for a business loan, and pay your business income taxes. EINs are free, and you can get one from the IRS either online or by mail. And that's how to form an LLC in New Jersey. Note that in New Jersey, taxes are reported at 3 levels: local community taxes, state taxes, and federal taxes. And your LLC may need to pay other taxes depending on the industry it's a part of. For example, if you export certain goods, you may have to pay additional costs and taxes such as duties. It's worth discussing options with your accountant if you are unsure how to establish your business, and make sure to stay up to date on the required taxes and fees associated with your New Jersey LLC. If forming an LLC on your own sounds like too much of a headache, you can always go with option number 2, hiring a service to take care of your New Jersey LLC for you. Though it may cost more than doing it yourself, there are a lot of benefits to hiring a pro like Tailor Brands. Our LLC service will take care of your formal application, get your EIN for you, create your operating agreement on your terms, and act as your registered agent, so you can rest easy knowing that your paperwork is taken care of, deadlines are met, and your privacy is protected. If you have any more questions about forming a New Jersey LLC, you can check out the link to our blog post in the video description. And don't forget to visit the Tailor Brands website and subscribe to our YouTube channel to get more information on how to successfully build your business from scratch. We can't wait to see what you create.